Manifestation, I do believe. Manifesting my future me. Mad at my past, but I'm not mad at me, cause I believe that I can do anything. I'm off the...
Welcome to Killloane's Quote of the Day, a podcast where I, Killloane, alongside my special guest, Saman Yavari, spread some positive energy by providing you, the listener, with an inspirational quote, a knowledgeable quote, or a quote about positivity to help manifest you having a great day. Today's quote of the day is by Thomis Edison, and it's a long one, so bear with me here, guys. I am a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more of it I have. So I'll say that one more time for the fans. I am a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more of it I have. Thomas Edison.
Okay, so that's pretty interesting because in my opinion, I think a lot of people believe that luck is something that you either have or don't have, right? A lot of people say that,
oh, you're so lucky.
Yeah, you know, I'm such an unlucky person. This happened to me. But I strongly believe, such as like the quote says, you can control your luck.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people might be thinking like, how can you control your luck, right? But like, I just think luck works as like a reward in a way. By you working hard, you get gifted luck. It's a weird way of putting it, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You get gifted luck because you worked hard, so it's like a, here you go.
Yeah, and there's a lot of times where when I'm putting in a lot of work, a big opportunity or something very good happens to me, which is not relevant to the work I'm putting in, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm focusing on, creating videos every day, right? And if I post videos 7 days a week, right? And I'm like, yes, I'm consistent with it. Something else happens, such as, I don't know, I get like a client for another service-based business that I'm doing, which is not relevant to the content at all.
But it's and you feel like from that hard work,
you just get rewarded by your luck increases.
Well, it's created.
Yes, correct.
It's like you create luck. You make it, you don't expect it. You make luck, you create it. You work hard to get it type of thing. Or like, that's what I feel as well. A lot of opportunities that people are given, I'm always like, yeah, but how did you create that opportunity?
Yeah.
You know? And bringing back to what I said before, and people are like, oh, you're so lucky. It's like, no, I worked for that, dude.
Exactly, yes, yeah.
So there's a lot of things to like break it down in that aspect as well of like how people view luck. So I really like how you're hitting it, because yours is really like, go out, you work, you get it. The work that you're doing is bringing that energy, which is basically creating the luck, which is like a reward for you working so hard.
Yeah.
Which I think kind of like ties into energy as well, because like you're doing good, the more you put in, the more you get out kind of thing.
Yes.
A lot of people though, I guess, can associate with like, we'll just say having bad luck. You go around, you step in a puddle, you get splashed by a car. I don't know why a lot of people are getting wet, but I was about to say you get rained on, but I was like, those instances happen because obviously you're not in the best spot, you're not in the best situation, because there's a lot of people will be like, well, I might be unlucky. I might just genuinely be unlucky. I'm not a lucky dude. Do you really think that could also be mentality?
Yes,
because
definitely.
when you're like in that mentality, you're speaking that like I'm unlucky, which is basically like negative, right?
Yeah.
And I think we've talked a bit on how the universe works on like energy.
Yes, for sure.
Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Energy in, energy out. We're energy. We're matter. We matter. Like we are matter, but like we matter. But
yeah, nice.
I feel like energy and luck kind of works one on one. So the energy you're putting in can be the energy that you're getting out, which can be seen as luck.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that type of the way that you're like seeing it?
Yes, definitely, yeah. But I also think what you said about mindset is huge, right?
Yeah.
Like I've been in a car accident, right? And then I'm not thinking, damn, I'm unlucky. I'm thinking, damn, I'm lucky I lived. Like I walked out of it unscathed, my car's cooked, but I'm okay.
My car's cooked,
but I'm okay. Like I'm very lucky.
Okay. Yeah,
but I know other people would be like, oh, I'm so unlucky this happened to me. So it is a big mindset thing as well.
Yeah,
for sure.
Looking at the positive side of the other way of it, because there's a lot of things that you can view it as well.
Yeah.
I know this is so weird. Have you ever heard of like people getting pooed on by birds?
Yes.
And they're like, I'm so lucky. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah, but it's good mindset, right? Like
it is. Like I remember someone telling me, I was like, why do you think it's good to get pooed on by birds? Why do you think it's luck? And he was like, think of it this way. that bird could have pooped anywhere, but it chose to. You're lucky, and I'm like, I think that's more unlucky, or like, you know,
Yeah,
but everyone has that mindset.
Exactly,
you know?
yeah.
And I've met people who like. Superstition can be a good thing as well. You know, have you heard of like walking under ladders and whatnot?
Yeah.
I feel like that's mindset, because you've been told that, and then now you're like looking for bad things to happen.
Yeah,
So you're like,
yeah.
I'm unlucky.
Yeah.
You know, or like a black cat walking past, and you're like, oh, I'm unlucky now, because you've heard that superstition, and then your mindset goes into thinking like, better be on the watch for falling into manholes, or like, you know, the piano's gonna come from the roof and
crush me.
Yeah, because that's the mindset, you know. I can't believe I thought of that straight away when I saw, like, I kind of thought of like Fairly Odd Parents, you know, all the like the negativities. Have you seen those episodes? These negative, so yeah, I think mindset's a really good one.
Yeah, definitely. And I wish I did more research before going into this episode. But
What you said about the whole like crash thing, dude, smart as. You know, because some people be like, so unlucky, I've crashed my car. Dude, I'm so lucky I'm alive. Dude, mindset.
Yeah, but going back to the quote about putting in work to get more luck, right? I'm not remembering this well, but I'm a big fan of Naval Ravikant.
Yeah.
He's like this big entrepreneur guy, huge angel investor, invested into a bunch of businesses. And I listened to one of his podcasts, and he said there's 3 types of luck, right? Now, I don't remember all 3, unfortunately. But I remember one of them is like, I don't know how he explained it, but he was basically saying it's luck based on the work you put in. So let's say, you know, every day you show up to work, right?
Yeah.
And you, let's say, I don't know, pick a profession.
I'm a car cleaner.
You're a car cleaner, right?
Yeah.
You clean cars for like a bunch of people,
I do a good job too, man.
Yeah,
right?
You do an amazing job, right? By putting in the hard work, and you clean a bunch of people's cars, right? Then
Can I have a break, boss? No, sorry.
But then someone's car you cleaned, right? That person refers you to someone and says, hey, my car got cleaned amazingly by this guy. And that person calls you, right? In a way, that's lucky, because you can't control that, right?
No.
Like, it's not, you can't force someone to recommend you, but because you put in the work and you made their car really clean, you got referred and recommended.
Yeah, and you could have done a shit job.
Yeah.
Like,
so you brought in business by putting in the work, right?
by making that luck.
But you wouldn't think that, you know, it wasn't partially in your control, but partially not.
No, but I fully get on what you're saying. Like, you're so right, because you're like how, you know, you could have gone into it and done a good job or a bad job. You've done a good job, and it goes both ways, because say for instance you would do a bad job, that could also get spread.
Yes,
you know?
exactly, yeah.
And I think that's really good. That's a really smart way of looking at it too, because the work you get doing to get in is what you're getting out, and then it ends up turning luck, or like, because you can't control like how that person promotes you or offers your services to someone else.
Yes.
But if you do a good job through your hard work, you kind of create that.
Yeah.
But you can't create that.
Yeah,
like,
but
you didn't do it purposely to make that happen.
Exactly.
It was out of your control.
Exactly.
And that's why people call it luck.
Yeah, but in a way you can kind of control it, right? By putting in more work and doing the best job you possibly can. So it's an interesting...
If you put in more work, because I've done this before, right? When I was working at Macca's. More work, but you're not going to get anything out of it, because there's a certain, you know, like there's a certain limit, or there's a certain, like, you know, like they're not gonna give you anything more for doing more work. Right. Or they're not exactly going to like promote you or push you in a certain way, because the work you're doing was like you're supposed to do, kind of thing.
Possibly, yeah.
But there is ways of being like, they could, from your hard work, just like with the car place, pushing you on, giving you a promotion, even giving you praise, you know, because I think we all just deserve a little bit of like, great job, dude.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, for sure. You know? Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, you're lucky because that person said great work. It's like, well, no, I did great work.
Yeah, but it's also like your personality as well. It's not necessarily the work, but also if you know, every day you're a nice, friendly person, for example, right? And then again, let's say back to the McDonald's example, right? One of your coworkers might get let's say another job at a, I don't know, 5-star Gordon Ramsay burger flipping restaurant. I don't know. And he goes, hey, this other guy that works with me, he was very kind, he worked very efficiently, and that's a new opportunity for you, right?
Damn.
It's unlikely, but...
because you've
created... Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, and then going back to the 3 different lucks, the second one is by showing up, I believe.
Yeah.
I might be getting this wrong, but...
No, I believe that one as well, because you show up, like, they say half of everything is showing up.
Yes, 100%. If you walk down, let's say, the street every day to get to work,
With gym.
Yeah. Or you go
Showing up.
Yeah. You have more chance of running into, okay, we'll go to the gym. So yeah, you go to the gym every day.
Yeah.
You have more chance of meeting someone who can change your life. You have more chance of, let's say, I don't know, let's say like you find a business opportunity possibly. But like a friend, exactly, a lover, your soulmate, like, you know, but if you never go, you're not giving yourself the chance to get these opportunities.
Yeah.
So your luck is decreased by you not doing something. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it, because you're not doing something to get, and like when we say doing something, we're not obviously doing it to purposely get something out of it.
Exactly.
You know, we're doing it because obviously we want to do it. It's either good for us mentally, physically, or emotionally.
Yes.
And it's something that we enjoy doing, but not saying that doesn't mean we can do it to the best of our ability to increase our luck, to increase the outcome of what we're trying to do, you know?
Yeah.
Not saying that it will increase that's why I think the word luck is just so, you know, because people are like, oh, you have 100% luck or 10% luck, or it's like, dude, luck is luck.
Yeah.
You know, there's no percentages. Who's like, how do you tell if someone's 100% lucky or 2% lucky?
Right, yeah.
You know, like
exactly.
luck is luck.
And then the third type of luck is literally random and is like getting struck by lightning, for example.
Well, that's not luck.
Huh? Well, unlucky, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to be like, who is out there being like, you know, what I really want right now is just a little bit of spark, you know, just a little bit of...
Okay, and not getting struck by lightning is the third one. It's just completely random, out of your control, doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter who you're with. It just happens.
I'm just like, just imagine this, like, I'm so lucky, dude, what happened? I got shocked by lightning, like, dude. Why were you lucky? Because I just came from Pack and Save and I was holding bacon. You wouldn't believe me, bro. The bacon's cooked. But you know, that's looking at the positive side of things.
That really
I'm
is.
so lucky, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky my bacon's cooked. Like standing there, like burned to a crisp egg. Just like.
To be fair, have you seen people get struck by lightning and they've got these really cool like,
it's like sand sculptures. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
So they're made by lightning. Basically, yes, and it's just the way it grounds itself or something.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure back in the days, like one of the ways that fire was discovered was lightning hit a tree and it went on fire.
Yeah, caught fire, and they're like,
that's lucky, right? They get access to fire. And
I mean, unless it burned down someone's house, but then warm. You know, like...
yeah. But going back to the quote. So, is there something that you worked hard for and you increased your luck?
I constantly just believe in doing the best to my ability all the time. Yeah. Because I feel like if I'm going to do... I actually watched this thing on TikTok and this guy's eating this chicken while driving. And it's like, if you're going to do something, you do it to the most fullest. You live life to the fullest. If you're going to eat, you eat to the fullest. If you're going to like, whatever you do, you do to the fullest, because what's the point?
Right. And then how does this increase your luck?
Well, because it just... I create my own luck in a way, because I genuinely believe that working hard and trying to create those possibilities will create those opportunities.
Yes, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
I'm constantly and it suits fit as well when you see something that's been achieved from you working hard and then you co-aligning that with luck. And then, like how you said, like the opportunities made. Dude, there's been instances where, like me just being a model or whatnot, and then people are like, oh, dude, we'll pay you $200 to be a stand-in for the day. Yeah. And I'm just like, I can't believe that, like, I created that luck kind of thing. But it's like, I put in that work to get it, and just whatever I was doing to the best of my ability so that I could really feel happy with myself. Yeah. But then know that, like, I did my best, or I did my fullest, like, you know, and then that's created the luck. So I'm always trying to like tell people, like, whatever you do the best to your ability. Don't half-ass things. Don't like just, you know, if you're going to do something, do it. Yeah. You know? And I think that's actually what's helped create my luck. And also just doing, you know, instead of sitting there and doing nothing, just doing. Yeah, for sure, a big thing I read the other day, and this is about luck as well, but it's also about the headspace, right? Anxiety comes from having too many options and not knowing what to go with. Right. Depression comes from not having enough options and not doing nothing about it.
Right.
Both of them require action.
Yes.
So I feel like if I'm doing action, no matter what it is, I'm going to be constantly increasing my luck.
Right. Okay.
Because it's a bit of it like sitting there doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're always
for sure.
so. I think that's what I'm trying to lead to is like when you ask like what have I done? Just basically everything. Just doing action. Just literally what have I done? Doing. Like if that makes sense. I know it might sound weird saying, but like that's the best thing that I could say to people is just doing.
Yeah.
And it could be doing anything. Just doing. Actually doing creates luck, you know?
Yeah,
Be surprised.
100%.
I've mowed people's lawns out of like the generosity of my heart. Like walked across the road, mowed that person's lawn.
Yeah.
Lucky me, you know, got 4 clients from the street.
Yeah.
You
Nice,
know?
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, from just doing.
Yeah.
But I did that, you
Exactly,
know? And
yeah.
I could have chose to not mow her lawns, right? I didn't have to mow her lawns. I just saw she had long lawns. I had a lawnmower. I just finished my lawns and I was like, I'll walk across the road and mow hers. So I created that action.
Yeah.
And that action turned to luck.
Yeah, and if you didn't do
So
that,
doing.
your chance of you getting new clients is going to be very, very low, right?
Yeah, and
Your luck's
this was a
gonna be very
key
low.
time when I was running my lawn mowing and landscaping, and yeah, so just doing, and it's something that like, I'll be really honest, I didn't want to do it because like I mow lawns all day.
Yeah.
I just finished mowing my lawns,
Right.
But I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be very honest about that, you know? It's like when people are like, I want to go for a run, but then when they think about going for a run, they're like, I actually have to run? You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, just doing. Just
Yeah.
doing. Yeah, so doing.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's a really nice
That's the
message.
best. That's the best way I can say it. Just doing.
Yeah, and doing creates more luck in a sense. So.
Yeah, doing creates more luck. Yeah, I mean, even if you like playing golf, right, and you get struck by lightning, you got that because you're doing. You're swinging. You're doing something. I know it's unlucky, but like you're still doing. Like luck and unluckiness is created from doing. And I know a lot of people will sit down there and be like, well, if I can't do anything, then I can't get hurt or whatnot. Yeah, but then you're not going to create any luck or amazing, you know?
Yeah.
You got to really like get out there and make it happen.
Yes, exactly.
And that's
yeah.
another thing, I can't remember who said it, but it's like create your own luck, which basically means doing.
Yes,
Like, you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you do something, it's good, yeah.
Yeah, I think the main key takeaway is that luck is controllable, right?
Yeah,
Based
I
on-
mean, not 100%
Not 100%,
controllable.
no.
We all
Yeah.
know that, you know, because like you're not going to go out there and be like, cook my bacon. But like, you know, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but like also think about like a lottery ticket, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, like
Oh, dude, yeah.
like you think it's completely random, right? But if someone's out there buying one every day, and if someone was buying once a year, the person who's buying it every day is more likely to get it.
Yeah, statistically speaking, luckily speaking, because they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like the same chance. If you, like, obviously the person who has a lottery ticket is going to have 10 times more chance than a person who doesn't.
Yeah.
And a
Not
person
that
who-
we're recommending gambling.
No,
by the way.
you know, yeah, definitely don't recommend gambling or anything like that,
Yeah.
100%. Each person to their own, so we're not going to tell you what to do, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend it, you know, so... But yes, 100% agree, like, because you're going to have more chances.
Yes.
And I think luck also does come down to a lot of chances, but those chances are created by doing.
Yes.
So how did you create the lotto chance? By buying a ticket, which is doing.
Yeah.
I feel like doing really does like
Yeah,
doing. Yeah,
doing.
just doing.
Yeah, very
Doing.
simple, yeah.
Yeah. Today's episode, doing. Nah, sorry.
Yeah, so summary of the quote?
Doing. Oh, I mean, sorry.
Well, yes, doing.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, to
Sorry.
be honest, I feel like that is the best way to wrap it up, but
Doing.
yeah, it's a bit of a long quote. So I
yeah,
thought-
summary of the quote, sorry, which was by Thomis Edison. I am a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more of it I have. Thomas Edison. So
Yeah.
just doing, you know. See,
Yeah.
and he says right there, the harder I work, the more of it I have. It's
Yes.
got to be doing,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
That's
it's putting in work, which is doing,
putting good work.
All right.
No,
Yeah.
well, that was a great episode for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. As always, we hope that you have a great day. You know, you can do anything you put your mind to. And thank you for joining us on today's podcast.